A small population of just over 70 people live in Mount Agnes, located in the east of Grenada, in the parish of St. David. Like many other small rural communities in Grenada, farming is the main source of livelihood for many here. Mount Agnes is unique in many ways. For one thing, it's described as having some of Grenada's most fertile soil. But this community means much more to Dr. Andre Pelham McSween, a Trinidadian-based medical doctor and a practicing chiropractor. Here is found a vivid part of his family history, the village of his grandparents, Amos Hippolyte and Eugenia Macmillan Hippolyte. In Mount Agnes lays his roots. This strong bond with Mount Agnes brought Dr. McSween back to the modest village to offer a service that many who live here have only heard of: chiropractic care.
Dr. McSween is my mother's last son, which born and bred in Trinidad. We all grew up in Trinidad at a certain time together. And I came back to Grenada and spent some time here, then I went back to Trinidad. He went to America and studied and came back here like a medical doctor, which worked in St. David here for a long time. Then from here he went back to America and came back as a chiropractor.
Dr. McSween presently practices chiropractic at his established offices in Grenada and home country Trinidad and Tobago. He has helped hundreds of people living with spinal problems to get back on their feet.
About 15 years back, I had a back injury with all the vertebrae was riding on another, and I used to walk like Ben. I could not have come up. And then I went on to Trinidad and get fixed up by him. And then I came back and I started walking as much as hard again.
I had a back which it was not so good. Well, you know, everybody have a back, of course, but when it started to get pain in it, you need a doctor. And so Dr. Maxwell was at hand, and then I could be able to go to him to treat me for my back, and from then I am feeling as strong as a lion.
It's a blessed thing, it's a happy thing to see that Dr. Maxwell come to Grenada and give you this type of service to the people that mostly needed it. Because I'm saying it's a very important health care. I am beneficiary to that type of care. Because as I said previously, I could not have walked. Now I'm walking, I'm moving around, I'm walking normally, and I'm happy that he's here in Grenada.
Dr. McSween has been given chiropractic care in Grenada for over 4 years and sought many fulfilling ways to give back to his second home. Apart from his private practice, Dr. McSween travels to schools throughout Grenada, giving free chiropractic care to students and teachers. He also gives free lectures on chiropractic healthcare to schools, government and private institutions, wherever his service is required. September 1, 2010 marked a special day for Dr. McSween and the people of Mount Agnes as they witnessed the opening of his chiropractic office in their village.
I'm establishing an office here today. As you would see, at my aunt's house. The reason I came here to open this office is because I think it's my family links. My grandparents are buried just about a few feet up the road here, my grandfather and grandmother. And we have a lot of land up here. My cousin has a shop right up the street there. My brother lives right up there, he's a farmer. And this is my aunt right here. So it's a kind of roots, it's a rootsy thing that has brought me back to Mount Agnes. I can say that this is where I began, and so I've just come back to give back some to this community where my mother came from or where my grandparents came from. I've given care throughout St. David's here, in all the schools from the police station on up. St. David's Primary, Palmrose Primary, St. David's Roman Catholic Secondary, and so forth. And there are people here who wish to see me sometimes, but because of transportation problems, they can't come in. And and so forth. So I thought that I'd bring the care to them. I've been with Dr. Maxim for some time now, and really going around helping him in Grenada from the time we met. We were going around in the different schools and so on, the different parishes, assisting the people with the health care. And he has now come to the area of Mount Agnes. I'm happy that he's now closer to where I live. It's just about a minute and a half drive to where I live. I'm happy that he's here now giving this type of care to the people in my area. I've been long awaiting that, although he went around the island of Grenada. Now he's in my hometown, and I would like to see that my people embrace this opportunity to come to Dr. Maxwell's office and get that health care. I've been taking the bench with him all over the place. Now I do not have to take the bench again. He's right here in my hometown, so the bench remain here.
I hope he will do very well up here, of course, because the people love to go out to doctors no matter how far they are. Once they have a pain and they want it to get better, you know. Yeah, and I think it's perfectly right to have a doctor here in Mount Agnes as well.
It's very important for the people of the Mount Agnes and surrounding areas that he come to open office here, that they will get treatment from him.
Through the alternative medical treatment of chiropractic care, many more people will be helped back onto the road of recovery for their spinal and musculoskeletal injuries. This will bring relief and a better quality of life.
Chiropractic is a family thing. It's a family affair. It doesn't mean that because one person has a chiropractic problem, everybody in the family has it. What it means is that everybody in the family ought to see a chiropractor, because everybody has a spine. And anyone with a spine who's not seen a chiropractor, they're missing out on a lot. Because the benefits are tremendous, tremendous. Remember, I continue to say and I continue to reiterate, I can walk, and I know I can walk and I can run and so forth. Some 20 plus years ago, I used to live not too far from here by my cousin when I practiced medicine here. I used to be in St. David's, Crochet, Pedmuta, St. Paul's, Vincent's. And so the place is a bit familiar to me. I don't know all my family because I came up here this morning and I'm still meeting family. so that again gives me some kind of incentive to really have this office here so that they can access this type of care.
For the people of Mount Agnes and the surrounding areas of St. David, having Dr. McSween set up a chiropractic office is a welcomed initiative, bringing this form of alternative medical treatment closer to the homes of rural communities in Grenada.